Hi guys. Well, plan A was to come out here, Keynsham car park again, where it's nice and clear, at least in this space, and I was going to do a speed run with the Mercedes. Got the speed app set up, got the little camera set up, everything ready. I'd left the battery on charge right up to the very last minute. Took it out the charger, drove here, plugged it in, and it's completely flat. Absolutely nothing. And I think that's why we had the crash last time. Because by the time I'd driven to here from home, the battery had lost enough power that we hadn't got the range. So it died when I was trying it. And this time, the battery's completely flat. So there is no choice. We're going to have to do something about the battery. We're either going to have to try and buy a new one. Well, they might vaguely possibly be available. Very unlikely. I don't know how old this car is, but I can't imagine that you can still get a 19.2 volt nickel cadmium battery to fit. I could take it apart and see if I can stick some lithium ion batteries in there. That's probably what I'll try and do. I don't know how many we can get in there. I need to get 4. 5. 1, 2, 3. If they're fully charged, about 4 volts each. 5 would give us 20 volts. So yeah, you need 5 lithium ion batteries in there. Or we just give up on that idea and I'll then have to buy a suitable LiPo battery or lithium ion battery or whatever. But that one appears to be dead. Very frustrating, especially having driven all the way out here. I didn't dare test it before we left in case it flattened the battery straight away. I was just going to do a quick forwards and backwards run with it to see what sort of speed we got. So that's all irrelevant now. Not going to happen. I'll do that for the thumbnail, but it's not going to happen. Well guys, I seriously don't know what's happened here. It was about 12 o'clock we were out trying to run this in the car park. It's now 6:30 at night. We're just going to have our tea. Nanny's just dishing it up there. So I thought, I'll just put the battery back in and see what it does. And oh, well, it was working fully then. What's happened there? Oh, that is really weird. I switched it on and it was working absolutely fine. Now it's stopped again. What is going on? Whatever I do, I'm going to have to get another battery, aren't I? Unless we've got a problem with the receiver damaged in the accident. But it's worked since then. We've got nothing again. Well, whatever it is, we'll leave it for now, because as you can probably hear, dinner is ready. Well, I'm glad the wheels spun for a few seconds then, but it was actually working absolutely fine. Weird. Right. As you can see, I've taken it apart so we can access the receiver. You may have seen it just made a little bit of movement there. I've identified the problem. We've got a fuse just here, and just there, that blob, let's zoom in on it. Right, close up we can now see, I'm not sure if you can see clearly, but I can see what it is. Right, nothing. Now, can we do this? Right, nothing. If I push down, nothing. There's actually a little crack in the track just there. I thought it was actually a poor solder joint, but it's actually a crack in the track. So, I have to get a good soldering iron, heat that up. I should be able to melt straight across from there to the actual battery tag, all in one piece, and that'll fix that. Didn't expect that. Just while we're at it, yeah, battery still looks good. It's actually coming up at still over 20 volts. So my initial thought about the battery had lost all its charge in a matter of minutes was wrong. The battery still looks good. We're just got a problem with the... Hang on, I'm just trying to turn that off before I forget. Yeah. We just got a problem with that little bridge just there between that point and that point. I might put a piece of wire across there, or I could flow enough solder across there just to fill it up, I should think. Alright, a bit of wire across there to bridge the gap. Okay, that should do the job. So, switch it back on again. Oh, no steering because I haven't got the wires plugged in. But yeah, it looks like that's what the problem was. It actually got a little crack in the circuit board there. Probably when we crashed it, the battery levered it across. That's the best way I can describe it. And put a crack in it. So maybe I don't need to replace the battery yet. Well, that's dropped away to 19.57. We've only been using it for a few seconds. All right, no load, 19.5. I guess we might give it another try. I'll put it all back together and we'll see if that's saved the day. Just for the benefit of those who haven't worked on these new Bright cars before, they all seem to be very similar with this modular idea for the radio, or the radio gear and the battery. Comes in a module like this and it slides into this area in the car. It goes in and then slides along a little bit. Yeah, that's in position now. Screw in there, screw in there. I think that was probably the screw for there. Yeah, that looks like that fits just right. And hopefully that's the one for there. Okay, and that is going to plug in there. Which might take a bit of, helps you put it in the right way up, I suspect. Where's my pliers? Okay, that's got a little snap collector there, so that's in place. And on the other side, two connectors there, different sizes so they can only go in one way. That's your steering. Okay, that's back in place. Still switched on at the moment. So a wasted trip to Keynsham today, but we have got it working again now. I wonder if that area was supposed to go up through that little hole there. That would make sense, because it's got a knot tied in it to stop it being pulled through. But I don't think that's going to matter too much, so I won't worry about that. Those wires tuck in there out of the way. And those are out of the way. Like I said before, this is about as close to a hobby grade as you're going to get from what is probably a toy grade. Proportional steering, proportional throttle. So effectively hobby grade. Right, all back together. Yep, seems to be working again at the moment. So maybe that battery's going to last a bit longer. Thanks for watching. If you want more information, check down below in the video description. If you like this video, you might like this one up here. And if you want to subscribe, you can check out my channel over here. Up here is my latest video on my channel, and down here is a video playlist associated with the video you've just watched. Thanks again for watching.